This is Death Row with Ultimate Wrestling. You're watching FrontRowFanatics.com. Who's the man here?
Holy shit! I'm dying.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Gulf Coast independent wrestling fans, welcome back to the Front Row Fanatics. And I'm not going to go on with the long blah 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 about who show, which promotion we're reviewing. You know where it was. You know what show it was. You know what promotion it was. Internet, take it away, Big Daddy.
Okay, the next match set a new Ultimate Wrestling record in as far as quick matches go, 6-point-something seconds. So right, that's about how long we're going to spend talking about it. It was Death Row against Turbo Ted. Death Row won the match. You got anything to add?
Yes, thank you, Ultimate Wrestling, for keeping Turbo Ted where I didn't have to watch him no longer than 6 seconds.
Ted sucks.
That's it. Moving on. The next match was, this was a good one. This was an I Respect You match. It pitted BTY, Colby Godwin, against the Black Sheep, the Ultimate Legend, Bobby Dahl. A little bit of controversy involving the finish to this match. As you know, the I Respect You match, the only way to win the match was to make your opponent say into the microphone, I respect you. And boy, these guys went back and forth. Bobby Dahl actually took a dive out of the ring to hit BTY, which I haven't seen that in a while. But this was a true testament to these guys' athleticism, their stamina. And in the end, Bobby Dahl had BTY in some sort of choke or some kind of move, and on the mic you heard somebody say, I respect you. Now I am not backstage by any means, but Uncle Jim came out with a microphone and Kurt Diamond was right behind him. Now I don't know if there was some offbeat shenanigans there or what, but
No, there was no shenanigans. Kurt was just mad because Uncle Jim was going to steal his thunder by taking the mic to congratulate Heineken beer, to congratulate the Ultimate Legend's victory over BTY.
He was going to announce Bobby Dahl as the winner.
Exactly.
Could be.
So, you know, Kurt, I think, just had a little bit of professional jealousy there, you know, and
very well could be. What about you, Mr. Cage?
Yeah. It was a good match. It was a phenomenal match.
Yes,
I think it was the most hyped up match of the entire show, and it lived up to all the expectations.
I would agree.
You had the Ultimate Legend showing why he was the Ultimate Legend. You had BTY showing why he's better than somebody, not me. But let's be serious, Colby. How many matches have you won in Ultimate? How many matches have I won? You're not better than me.
Colby does not have a streak.
He doesn't. Matter of fact, I even looked it up last night. The only win Colby Godwin has in Ultimate Wrestling is the Black Wolf.
I believe he's correct with that. I can't, you know.
Losses to Bobby Dahl, losses to Joe Gibson. Couldn't even make it through to Death Row in the Royal Four to win that. He had his chance and he blew it. So, and he wants to spout off on message boards talking about he'll be the one to break my streak. How about you win a match first?
Wow, strong words.
Well, no, I can say that was a very physical match.
Yes, it was.
And both guys pummeled and they beat the hell out of each other. But on Mr. Cage's comments, whoever's booking it Ultimate, get me some BTY versus this guy right here.
Well, you know, it was supposed to happen. It was actually supposed to happen at Deck the Hall, and then he calls in sick with his injured neck from the pile driver that Bobby gave him.
Right, fans, if you remember, Bobby Dahl gave him the total blackout and a pile driver. And he had to nurse that injury, you know, to be in this show.
So it was this close from happening, and then Bobby...
I got some greenbacks that says my man BTY can pummel this dude right here.
He can bring it. It's not happening.
Okay, with that being said, we're going to move on to our next match. It was a rematch for the Ultimate Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Pitted your new Ultimate Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Invasion. Consisting of Jerry Reiner and Justin Cruz taking on the former champs, Pure Doug Pitt and Mr. USA T.A. Jones.
And the Invasion were also selling Volume 1 of the Best of the Invasion DVDs at the show, which I know I purchased one. I believe Brother Internet purchased one on sale at Ultimate Wrestling shows in the future.
And let me tell you, they were gone in like 10 minutes, so if any fans in the area are at the show, see Jerry Reiner there with some DVDs, get them while he's got them. In the end, the Invasion retained their tag team championship. They hit the chicken and biscuits on Pitt and Jones. I don't know what more you can say. The Invasion, like you said, crafty veterans, been doing this a while. Pitt and Jones, to me, I want to know where that fire was when they won the belts at the Ecstasy of Gold tournaments. They just they don't seem to have it anymore.
I think that the Invasion took their soul when they came back as the surprise mystery opponents and beat them in Pensacola and just took their heart. You know, they had been on a roll. I like TA and Doug,
Yes.
two young up-and-coming stars in the biz. You know, they're defending their belts against all comers. Work well, they gel well as a team, but, you know, the Invasion, you know, what can you say? I've been watching them. I saw, just as you saw Jerry's first match, I saw Justin Cruz's first match.
Right.
You know, so they've been together in the area for a long time, and that continuity flowing together showed why they had the edge on TA and Doug.
Right. Brian, anything you want to add?
You know, as far as Tia and Doug not having the fire, it's evident that I think they were caught by such surprise that I think this past time, it wasn't that the fire wasn't there, but the fire consumed them. They were so upset over the fact that not only did they have to face surprise opponents, but then not only that, but they lost to those surprise opponents. I think it's been consuming them. They've had too much time to think about it, and it's really been messing with their heads.
That could be. Well, folks, as it stands right now, the Invasion are your Ultimate Wrestling Tag Team Champions. And with that, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
More beer.